Hello everyone, my name is Gabriel Marcus. I'm a cybersecurity expert, ethical hacker, professional CISO, 17 years in the field, and here's my short resume. I can put much more information about myself, but yeah, I'm not over here to talk about myself. I'm here to teach. I'm here to show some tutorials which I've been asked to create. Sadly, I hadn't the time, but now with the crisis and the increasing attacks in the cyber world, I decided to enlighten people a little. My tutorials will be intermediate beginner level. For people who understand what I'm doing, it's a bonus. For people who have no idea, just bear with me for the first minutes, which it will be a little high level, and then I will explain exactly the importance of an antivirus, the importance of updating your system, how to defend yourself, why not click anything you download on the computer, and how a hacker can hijack your entire system. All this we'll see in the following video. So let's start. I'm going to talk about evasion modules in Metasploit. Now, I know this is Chinese for people with no cyber knowledge, but bear with me. For the ones that have cyber knowledge and know what this software is, the Metasploit framework, will understand that these new modules, the evasion modules, are built, and if I search them, are built to attack and try to deceive antiviruses, especially the Defender. A Defender is the Windows Defender. It's a built-in antivirus which comes with all Windows 10 versions today. Some are more updated than others, and it's critical to understand that these defenders can be fooled. That's why adding another anti-malware or another antivirus is crucial. These defenders need to be updated, and the entire system needs to be updated. This is what I'm going to show you today, why working with old systems, old software, not updated firewalls and antiviruses, it's very bad. So use Evasion. I'm going to use the Evasion Windows Defender to create a payload. Now I'm going to set a file name for this, and I'll call it Evasion max.exe, and let's say I want to run it. But first I want to put a payload. The payload is the malware itself. I'm going to insert a Metasploit payload. Again, for whoever doesn't know cyber, has never done an ethical hacking course, this will probably be Chinese, but bear with me. This is how hackers perform most of their attacks. This is how they create payloads, this is how they create code, and this is how they create their tools to attack. So I added this payload. I'm going to set an L host of my current IP on my machine. This is the host that the machine will return to, and I want to put look at the options, and here I can see the local port. It's 8443. Is going to come on 183. Okay, listen, this is what is going to look for the payload to connect with me. Why am I using an HTTPS module? Is because HTTPS modules I have found personally have more success in deceiving the antivirus. Why that happens is that the antivirus is let's try to understand basically how an antivirus can find a virus. It looks for its signature. Every file, every thing on the network, on the internet has such a signature. Usually viruses which aren't zero-day viruses have a signature which has been already updated. And here we can see the code behind the Defender exe module, Evasion module. It's written in Ruby. And the only thing I want to show you, not going to too much high-level coding, is that it uses certain techniques like shellcode encryption, source code obfuscation, metasm, and anti-emulation. The anti-emulation is important because what this tries to do, changes its appearance all the time, tries to hide its signature, and it uses the HTTPS technique as a secure channel, and thus the antivirus doesn't suspect it as much, and it gives it less attention, which is good for a virus. Now let's see what happens. I already created this ahead. I already enabled job, which is a handler. Okay, my handler is listening for any IP incoming for 88443. Why I use the wildcard IP is because if my IP by mistake changes as an attacker, I still want this to connect to my station. It's very, very important. So what I'm going to do is, after I enable this, I'm going to go to 3 machines. I have installed 3 virtual machines which emulate 3 Windowses. Now for everyone that until now it has been Chinese and still bear with me, then congratulations. Now is the fruit of your work and of your patience. We have 3 Windows: Windows 10 2017 build. This is the same Windows, just the difference is that this one is not updated. No updates. The update service has been disabled. No updates. In Defender is enabled, Firewall is enabled, but no updates. This one has been updated, including the Defender. And this is a Windows 7 with Defender enabled, Firewall enabled. And we'll see the differences between all 3 of them. So let's go to the Windows 10. Okay, so here's the Evasion model I just created. And if I click on it, and how did this get here? In my lab, I got it by network. In real life, you will get it by a social engineering technique. You'll download it by mistake. It can be uploaded to your computer. You need to be very careful. The moment I have clicked on the exe and opened it, it can also be created. I need to explain this. Can also be a software. Okay, you can play a game right now and a tool, and this in the background opens a session. Okay, so if I access the session on the attacker's computer and I go to shell, I get complete control. I already have complete control, but I just want to show everyone the shell. When it accesses it, I just access the CMD IP config. This is the IP of the Windows 7, Windows 10 here. Okay, if I show it, here it is, the same Windows 10. If I do here, who am I, user 2, and if I go here, who am I, user 2, perfect. We can all understand and agree. We are in the computer, and we have an active session working in the background. So now let's see what happens if I try to access this from this computer. Okay, the difference is, as I said, this is updated. The Defender's database is here, it's much more updated. And we will try to inject the Evasion payload here as well. See what happens. So here it is on the network. I try to move it to the computer. Okay, and what will happen, look at this. The Defender immediately, because it's updated, found threats and it's removed them. Okay, this, if I click on it, it doesn't even work anymore. So this is how Defender removed a threat. Okay, so this is the importance of having an updated system, having an updated antivirus, which is the Defender. Okay, it's very easy to navigate the Defender, and I will probably create a separate course on how to work this, but you can check here, definition update, latest 13th of April 2020. This was yesterday. Okay, I'm recording this at actually, yeah, for the machine it's still today, but you see has my date. It's 2 a.m. 14/4. Yeah, it was yesterday. Updated latest definition, which this one doesn't have the latest definition. Hasn't been updated yet. Look at the definition here, 2017. The Evasion model I'm using, it's 1 week old. Okay, that's why that Defender, they managed to catch it. This one failed to intercept it. So this is the difference. In Windows 7, of course, there won't be even a question. If I enable the Evasion, it will open another session, and I will take control of the Windows 7 machine as well. Sessions, if I don't do spelling mistakes, and here I can access the Windows 7 machines. In other lessons, I'm going to show, other tutorials, I'm going to show how this, what damage can be caused by getting it. You have to understand that I have full control of the station. Full control. I can upload files, I can download files, and as you can see, the Windows Defender is active. Okay, look at it. It is on. Real-time protection is on. Firewall is on. Okay, the firewall didn't do anything to stop it, the transmission, and we have active connections. Okay, if I go NetStart, we will see active connections. As you can see, there's an active connection right now. Look at the port. You see this is an active connection between my machines, which this is how easy you can find. If someone understands networking, you can find the issue. So yes, this is the problem by using old systems. It is very important to keep them up to date. If you're using Windows 7, this actually is updated to some of its latest updates, 25th of March 2020, but it's not enough. The Defender is really weak. To defend the Windows 7 system, you will need a third-party antivirus. Now, I will show you which antiviruses are recommended today. I will go to my files, and I will find the Evasion module, and I will upload it to a very simple website, which anyone can do. And you can this way you can search, okay, and understand where is your problem, which antivirus is recommended. Okay, if I can find root, here it is, and let's go to here it is, local, and here's the Evasion model I just used. Let's upload it to VirusTotal. VirusTotal is a very simple site which I can use and upload files and see which antiviruses know this malware and can stop it. It's a very good way to let's say this is what you see now. It's a little malware analyzation. I teach that separately, but here I just show you a taste of malware analyzation. I just want to see which antiviruses detect this as suspicious or they block it. As you can see, Avast, AVG, these are some very Node 32, ESET Node 32, very good of antivirus. This can also they have free editions, Panda, but there are a lot that don't detect it. 39 out of 71. That's not much. Many antiviruses like Malwarebytes, Nano Antivirus, Trend Micro, FProd, Dr. Web, Komodo, Claim AV, these are pretty famous, didn't detect this as a malware. So the Evasion module works good. Okay, and here we created all of this. Install Avast, install AVG, it will stop the malware. Crypto X generation, Gen, Win32, this is the name. It changes its name, depends. It uses the HTTPS Metasploit. So I hope by seeing this tutorial, some of you will understand the dangers of the cyber war today. How important it is to have an updated system, work with the latest updated systems, and stay safe. For any questions, contact me on my channel or email. Everything is pretty easy to find me. I would perform more tutorials in the coming future. I hope you enjoy. Thank you very much.